Good morning. Good morning. And will it kick in? It will eventually. Grab a cup and join me. It still hasn't kicked in. What is going on here? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh my gosh. I see a brand new green name on the board. Kathy Ann. Yes. If your name is in green and I see it, it's because you're a creator. I guess we'll call you that. Yarn creator. That's a level one membership here, and that's the only level there is. All right. Thank you. Do you know what's in the cup? Deb does. And Beverly, good morning. Um, if you are new here, maybe you don't know, we guess what's in the cup. And it is the flavored coffee because that's what I use so that you have a guess. And a flavored creamer also. You have to have both right. Deb knows what they are. And you can win a spot up on the bracket board. And the bracket board is um, just new. It's not a new game, it's an old game, but it's got just about every 32 spots empty still. It's basically got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 5 names on it. Deb is having a little bit problems with her internet. She's going to keep working on it, and she says she's here. So, we always have to bear with the internet and YouTube. That's the way this works, guys. Or if you get the coffee right, you can pick something out of the basket. The basket has small prizes in it, and you get your choice. Some of them are wrapped, all that good stuff. It's a great game, yes. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, everybody. So, I got to tell you this little story. I know I already told it in the last video, but I didn't tell you is how this happened. So, we went to the trade show in York, Pennsylvania. And we got there on Thursday around 11:30. There was some road work and some delays where you sat in traffic on the road work for a little while. So we got there, we picked out some clearance out of the warehouse, we put those in the car. Then we went over to the bowling alley and we had lunch over there and we watched the demos of new balls. And there was a couple pros there, but basically we stayed until about 2:30. Okay. And then we went and we drove over to where our hotel was so we could check in, put everything in the hotel, and then we go back to the bowling alley later. Well, as we're going over there, I'm looking and there's a sign for Hobby Lobby down the street. I'm passing the Hobby Lobby and I'm like, oh. So we get over to the hotel and you can't check in until like 4 o'clock. And I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. So, of course, I'm driving. So he gets back in the car and tells me that. And I drive right around, go right over to the mall. And he was stuck. But again, we did find out that it was not 30% off week. But that's okay because beads were on sale and buttons were on sale, and I got those too. So I figured you would enjoy that. Wow, 31 here already. Awesome. What we're going to do today is we're going to draw a final winner for Make Along number 44, which was the sweater. I hope you all enjoyed that. And I didn't finish my second sleeve. It's no big deal. I was away for the week, half of the week, and stuff like that. So you know what it looks like, just like the other sleeve. I'll be working on those two sweaters though to finish them up, and when I do, I will show them in an addictions video. So that's just the way it is. But Irish cream. And that's funny because it appeared with green lettering on Frida's name, which is so cute. Irish cream, it says, with peppermint. No, that's not what I'm drinking. Anyway, so we will do the grand prize winner, and that winner will be getting some Sweet Delight. Absolutely. This yarn is Yarn Bee Sweet Delight 3 Light Grape Jelly and grape jelly and the paper mache, which goes along with it very well, and then a stitch marker, just because I always give a handmade stitch marker, and I didn't make any new ones yet, but I'm going to make him help me today. I made him help me last night too, and he rolled up my yarn for today. Yep, so these are going to go to the winner. Now, if that winner decided to trade it in for something else, then that would be fine, But that is what we're going to do, and I already have everybody's name in the wheel. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to spin that wheel. Get me a winner. Let's see. It is Chera Chapin. Woohoo! Chera is a yarn creator here. Yes, thank you for all your support. There are 7 of you now, and you are helping me. I appreciate all of you. So, Chera, you win. You win today's. Now, these have 377 yards on them. So, those are yours. All right. So, that is that drawing. That is that sweater. I really enjoyed that. And I will be making lots of them, I'm sure, in the future. Now, if Deb is good, if she is stable and here, we're going to go ahead and do our first bracket drawing today. The bracket game is up there. Most numbers are available. I will read the ones that are not. Deb is going to mark the chat. You can choose a basket draw out of the basket or a bracket number. So the ones that are already picked are 6, 11, 12, 13, and 26. Everything else is open. What you do is for the bracket draw, you wait until Deb marks the chat and you put in what you want to win, a basket draw or a bracket number. And then Deb draws from her screen. Please make sure you are on live chat because you don't want to get on that top chat and not be in the drawing. All right. So we will be starting number 45, Make Along number 45 today together. And in the meantime, we will talk about hats, and more hats for July. Yeah, I said July. So what I did was I finished my hat. This was the 3-hook hat out of the crochet winter 2019 book. This was a textured hat. It's beautiful, actually. Beautiful hat, has lots of texture. So I finished mine yesterday because I wanted to make sure I had it done for the show. And it is in this gorgeous color called Crimson. It is Lion Brand's Touch of Alpaca. That came out just beautiful. Now, when we were talking about this brim, we were told to use the G hook, and I picked the medium size. So I chained, what does it say here? 85 chains. And everybody was having their opinion at that time about what size it was going to be. And when I got done with this front post, what is it? I don't remember if it was front post, back post, or if it was just front post and regular. I have to look at it. Front post, back post. Yes, it is. Okay, so front post, back post for 5 rows. When I got done with that, I thought it was really nice. So I would definitely do that again. Now, the size wise, I'm gonna say mine is a medium, and it's a little bit tight on me. So if I did it again for a large, I would say that was going to be very nice size. But this one is going to be, yeah, it's going to be about 19 inches. So to me, that is a medium, and so that is correct. But I don't usually make them for adults at this size. So this would be more for teenage, smaller girl. Okay, what do we got? Julie Marchell. Congratulations to Julie. She won a basket prize. So we're going to show you what's in the basket. So the winner of July hats and more hats ended up being Miss Cindy King. She is also a yarn creator here. Thank you. And so I think that came out pretty good. Pretty good. So we're done with that. And we'll be going on to the August hat. Let's stop for a minute and look at this basket and let Julie see into it just a little bit, not totally. We have 1 bag here, 2 bag here, 3 yarn here, 4 yarn here. We have a Notions pouch from the Yarnable subscription. And we also have that organizer for your hooks still, and a flyer for baby items. So what is your choice, Miss Julie? Get to pick out of here. Number three. This is this one, right? Okay. All right, so we'll pull that up and we'll talk about that yarn. Just a second. This is a big donut. Big donut. And it is a marled look. And if you are thinking that that looks a little bit brown, you could be right. It is called Deluxe Worsted Superwash. Deluxe Worsted Superwash. And it is by Universal Yarns. Universal Yarns. And it's a donut. And this is 100 grams, 218 yards. And it is, 100%. So this is 100% wool. And it is textured. It's a little bitey. It's very nice. Very nice. And so that is your pick today, Julie. Now, what would I do with this? And I'm looking for what they're saying the size is. And it's giving me a suggested crochet hook of an eye. So I'm guessing that they're saying this is a 4. I don't agree. More like between a 3. And good morning, Miss Linda. Linda is not going to stay, but I would like you all to pray for Linda and her sister, please, today. And yeah, we care. All of us care. So anyway, I'm looking for a colorway, but I'm not finding it. And of course, I'm tearing up. So, I don't see a colorway. I don't. Okay, here we go. Lot number 979. Oh yeah, Cappuccino Rustic. There we go. Cappuccino Rustic. Write down our colorways if we are a coffee group, right? Okay. All right, so that is for you. Oh, I see your comments, Miss Cynthia. Okay, we'll put that away for Julie. Okay. Oh, I was talking about you, Cynthia. That's funny. You were late. I was talking about you because you were the one to win this beautiful crimson alpaca yarn. That's how much I have left. This will end up going into my Navajo blanket whenever we can get a chance to do that. And thank you all for your prayers for Linda and her family. Appreciate it. She appreciates it. Okay. What are we doing today? We are going to start our number 45 make along. Now, this make along can be your own. You can make it your own. You want to pull out a novelty yarn that will challenge you, or a colorway or a weight that will challenge you, and a pattern that might challenge you. It's up to you. I am choosing a very light sock weight yarn that has lots of color and a very simple pattern. The pattern that I'm going to choose is linked down below because I knew Linda was going to be busy. So I linked it down below, and you'll have to look at that later if you want. But I'm going to go and do it with you. So, it's all good. Now I'm going to pick to use an H hook with mine. What that's going to do with sock yarn is make it really drapey, really, and make it really easier for me, I think. Now this is a palette cleanser, so to speak. What we're going to do is together we're going to use up the whole entire skein on this. So I decided to pick out mine last week, and I had to hank it up. So here is mine, and it is orange. Yes, that is truly the color. It is orange and teal. And my husband was helping me, of course, because he helps me do that. And he said, somebody who's a Dolphins fan will love this. Miami Dolphins colors. I'm going to pull from the outside of the skein this time. I'm going to put it back in my bag. So we're going to do Marley Bird's super simple shawl. Now, if you have any skein of yarn, you can do this. You're just going to have to gauge it according to how much how much yarn you actually have. Now, I picked one with lots of yardage, like ridiculous amount, because it's sock weight, and so I should have a pretty nice big shawl, and I'll be able to work on it for a month. This is hand-dyed yarn bee found in Hobby Lobby. They don't seem to have much of it anymore. I don't think they're restocking it. And it's called Coral Carrot. And this was given to me by Deb here and on our show. It is 100% superwash merino, and it has 400 yards. So Denise pulled some Hellspun. Oh, yes, it's perfect for this. Perfect. I even put something similar in the basket. You picked out orange too? Oh, 2 yarns held together. Okay, great. No one has won the coffee yet. It's a hard one today, but it's delicious. Yepper. All right, so we're going to do this super simple shawl together, and we're going to start out with slip knot on your hook. Deb says no one won the coffee yet. Okay, we're going to chain 4 to start, and that first 3 are going to be counted as your first double crochet. And in the very first chain, you're going to double crochet, so you will have 2 double crochets so far. And I'm going to need a stitch marker, so let me get one ready. You do need a stitch marker, and don't think that you don't, because I'm telling you right now, to watch TV and do this potato chippy wise, use a stitch marker. All right, see you later, Victoria. Thank you. So your first thing you're going to do is chain 4, like I said, and double crochet in the very first chain. So skip 3 and double crochet. So you will have 2 double crochets on there first to start. And Charlene says hers is orange. You can use any size hook you want. No, you really can. And then we're going to chain 1, and right back into that same chain we're going to double crochet again, and chain 1 again, and double crochet 1 more time, and place a stitch marker. So that is your middle of your item. So now we're going to chain 1 again, double crochet again, chain 1 again, and do 2 double crochets. So on the edges, you should have 2 doubles. You should have 1, 2. You should have 3 doubles on each side, 2 chains on each side, and 1 double in the middle. And this is what it should look like. A little fan. That little fan. So far, you should, like I said, you should have 1, 2, a chain, 1 double, a chain, and then the middle double. Then a chain, 1 double, a chain, and 2 doubles. So your total stitch count for row 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 11 stitches with 4 of them being chains and the rest being doubles. And that's row 1. Does everybody got that, or you want me to do it again? Oh my gosh. No one has won the coffee yet. Tina's thinking that I was pulling a trick, and I was kind of. Whenever we have a hard coffee, I always forget to tell you what it is at the end. So don't let me forget. Okay, so every row will be the same from now on out. Row 2 is your repeat row. You will chain 3 and turn your work on every row. You will double crochet in the same stitch, and that'll be an increase. You will chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet. You will chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, and you're to the middle. So in the center where your stitch marker is, you will do this every row. You will do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. And then you will put your stitch marker back into the middle of that cluster, and that will be the double crochet right in the middle. Put that back in there. I guess I need my 2 hands to do it. Now, if you don't think you need a stitch marker to do that, that's great. You can leave it off, but when you're doing TV and you get going and you've got a big shawl going on, when you hit that, you will immediately know that that is the middle of your work. So then you will continue on the second side with a chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, and then you're to the end, and on the edge you will put 2 doubles in the top of your chain 3 from the previous row. 2 doubles. So your increases are on both edges and the center. So here is what it should look like on row 2. It's just a little triangle, yeah, with a stitch marker at the top. There we go. And mine's already changing color. Uh-huh. Yep. So all we're going to do is repeat row number 2 over and over and over again until we run out of yarn. Now, before you run out of yarn, you will have a nice picot edge border that I love to do on this one, especially because it's very pretty. Now, what I normally do is after a little while, I'm going to go and I'm going to tighten up that circle and weave in my end. Within the first couple rows, I always do that. That way, when someone asks me what I'm working on, there is not an end sticking out and it's got a nice finish. And I'll say, oh, it's a shawl, you know. So row number 3, again, we will repeat row 2. We will chain 3, turn our work, put another double crochet right in the same stitch you start your very first stitch. Chain 1, double crochet in the very next double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet. Chain 1. So that's all you're doing on the side is chaining 1 and double crochet in the next double crochet. Chain 1. Oh, mine's getting real orange now. And then when you get up to the middle, take your stitch marker out and do a double crochet in the middle double crochet there. Chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch. So you have 3 doubles and 2 chains on the very top of every row. So that's an increase. Chain 1 and go down the other side, double crochet in the next double crochet. It seems like it's very easy, and it is, but it looks so nice when you're done, especially if you use a bigger hook for whatever yarn you are using, because it'll give it lots of drape. So when you get back down to the end, you're going to double crochet in the last double crochet and then chain 1 and 2 doubles in the top of your chain 3 to end the row. And that is that pattern over and over again. Everyone, I'm sure if you want to watch Marley Bird's video, you can do this pattern at your own pace. I will be bringing mine on every week for the next month. As I get working on it, I will show my progress, and I'm going to be putting up live Make Along 45 in the Facebook group, and you can put up your yarn today and your start today, because next Sunday I'll already be drawing a progress winner, and that winner will be able to get a spot on the bracket board or something out of the basket every week until we finish. When we get to the end, we have 3 prizes to pick from for if you finish your shawl or your novelty yarn challenge project. You don't have to do this one. You can do whatever pattern you want. So last week, Lori Armstrong suggested I put this beautiful skein of Vitalana into the prize package. So I am. And this is a knit crate. The colorway is Tucson. And it is beautiful alpaca, 50% alpaca, 25% Peruvian Highland wool, and 25% Surrey alpaca. It is a 3 light or a DK, and this will make a beautiful, super simple shawl. Yes, it will. Now we are going to put buttons. We can put buttons on this one. So it'll be fun to see if we can find a button to go on. You don't have to make buttonholes. You can just use your filet crochet to put your buttons through and make your buttonholes. So this is one of the choices of the Novelty Yarn Challenge for August. The second choice is this crazy yarn here from Dark Horse, and look at the colors in that. Oh my gosh. Yep. Ooh, we're getting closer. Ooh, the coffees are really getting close here. So this is got bumpies on it. It's got a beautiful texture that you could work with on a super simple shawl, because I have done it before, and it has got sparkle in it as well. So they each have 76 yards, nylon, polyester, and lurex, 76 yards and 2 skeins. Not a lot of yardage, but enough for something like this. I'm pretty sure. Well, you could use it for whatever you wanted to. So, and then the last one is this Pixie Dark Horse yarn. And this is definitely a crazy, crazy yarn. Look at all those bumpies. It's very thin and then has a bunch of these bumpies on it. And they don't come off. It's really, really soft. It's green, and it's like 3 shades of green with orange in it. So you're looking like fall. And it is so soft. These also have 76 yards, and I'm sure this will make a beautiful, super simple shawl. So those are the 3 choices for this one. I hope you guys are excited about doing this again. I've done this probably 2 years or 3 years in a row. Yeah, pom-pom yarn, I guess you would call that. Here's a whole pack of it. And novelty yarn is it's great fun. All right, so let's do this. Miss Deb, would you please mark the chat, and we will play a Let's Make a Yarn Deal. I asked the people here, creators, if you would please have United States address to play in Let's Make a Yarn Deal, and put in the chat, in the comments, your favorite color yarn and your favorite weight. And I will see what I can do about finding something that matches that in Christi's closet. Go ahead and comment now we use Deb's screen, and she finds me a winner. And sometimes I bring out some other yarn that I challenge you and say, let's make a yarn deal. What do you like, this one or this one? Oh, this is really different with the speckles coming out now. It changes colors quick, this yarn does. I hope that everybody does this and they're all different colors. I mean, I know that there's going to be some oranges because you guys said so. What's going on with Steve making everybody laugh? Oh, yes, yes, yes. We've got garbage. I mean, oh, Steve. Okay, let's see what it's looking like. I think it's time to weave in the ends now. There we go. I have my 1, 2, 3, my 4th row done, and it's already big enough to see. Love it. I'm going to weave in that end. "27 entries. Great. 36 people here. Some are just lurking, which is fine. Do have a membership now. There's a small $2.99 membership if you would like to ever support the channel and all of the shipping and that kind of thing. That's what it's all about. You get your name with, we can do private chats and that kind of thing. I could put up videos, and I might, that are private for the members only, but I haven't yet. My plans wasn't for that. It was just to, if anybody wanted to support the channel, it's there. Then it recurs every month, and you don't have to worry about it. So there we go. I weaved in my ends and tightened that right up. Yeah. It's me. I'm lurking. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, hi, Stephanie. Hugs, big hugs for Stephanie. Love you. Oh. Ravini. Ravini won. Hi, Ravini. I haven't seen you win anything in a long, long time here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't messing up here. Let's see. What did she want? Woohoo, Ravini. Okay, let me see. What did Deb say? Red and black variegated. 3 or 4 red and black variegated. Well, I am thinking I have something like that. Ooh, let's see what we can find. Red and black. Ooh. I'm going to go searching around Christy's closet for some red and black variegated. Okay. Woo, knocking stuff all over. Just knocking stuff everywhere. Come on now. I'm hoping that Mr. Steve is playing music for you because, that's fun. Why not? But it better be Van Halen, like I always say. I'm looking and looking for something. I know I have, but I don't know where it is. Maybe I gave it away. Could have. Don't see it where I thought it was. Yeah, I might have gave that away. But I found something. We will see what she thinks about it. Let's see here. Still looking. So I wanted 2 choices. There's not a lot to pick from. No, I guess I'm stuck with what I got. I have another choice here that might work. I mean, let me just show you. Let me just show you. Okay. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay. Hello, I'm back. Okay. Red and black variegated was the color of choice, and a 3 or a 4. Well, I kind of did that, and I kind of didn't. Black and red means I could. It's on here. I could go maroon and I have black and red stitch markers. So let's show you the very first one that she has a choice of picking. We have to make it difficult because that's what I do. So I picked out this Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. Why did I bring this out? Because when I was looking at it in the bin over there, it looked black and red to me. It does have like a color changing. I'm not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but it is a beautiful burgundy, and that is a dark. This color is called Ox Blood. Ox Blood. This is a 3 light, soft and sleek DK low pill fiber yarn. 478 yards in this baby. It is so soft. Okay, Ox Blood is your first choice. I have another one. Now, this one is not a 3 light. This one is a 5. However, it is red and black, and it is marled. There are 2 of these. It is a Charisma by Loops and Threads, and it is 93 yards in a skein. I have 2 of them for you. And these are so soft. Bulky 5. It is called Red. It's called Red. Don't tell me that, Miss Teresa. Don't tell me that's orange color, because it's red. All right, so these babies can be yours if you want. And I have a Minnie Mouse black and red stitch marker. Frida says it looks orange too. So that is a choice of stitch marker. And I also have a maroon little tiny dragonfly. So you let me know, Miss Ravini, which one that you want. And I am going to pick this yarn up and show you that the red and the orange, the peach really shows up. I know. It's a crazy color. Let's see if I can do anything to change it. Probably not. Not a darn thing. Not a darn thing. It is red. You want the ox blood. Okay. All right. It is gorgeous. And it's maroon. Now, okay, which stitch marker would you like? Congratulations, Ravini. This is awesome. So I hope everyone enjoys doing the super simple. And if you wouldn't mind, I would like to start our August hat today. She's not the only one that sees orange. So the two choices of the stitch markers are Minnie Mouse and the small dragonfly. So the dragonfly you want, right? Okay, there we go. That everybody's running out of coffee guesses, Deb. I don't want to reveal it too early. Someone might. Okay, so this is Ravini's. And if you are a winner on the show or any other drawing, you do need to let me know with a message. Yeah, I like to get a message because I want to make sure that everybody gets their items and it doesn't get lost by me sending it out to the wrong address. All right. So if you are here and you are going to knit a hat in bulky yarn, then you will know that I am too, because you already chose that. So the yarn of the month is this Yarn Bee hand-dyed, authentic hand-dyed Blue Canyon colorway. and it is in a hank like this. And it was donated, well, it was sent to me by one of you yarn creators, and I chose to make one and give one. So there is your, oh, you come on already. There is the stitch marker that matches. It's one of those with the blue. Yeah. Excuse me, Miss Chera. You just woke up? What do you have? Lots of kids to watch or something? No, I am picking on her. It's because she has no idea that she won. I bet you. She doesn't know. We won't tell her then, will we? All right, so here is August's yarn of the Spotlight. And this is a bulky 5. It doesn't have a lot of yardage on here, but it certainly is beautiful. And and it is 110 yards. No, I don't think so. What did I win? Gotta love her. I do. Okay. So we'll put that back up there with the frog. Okay. You want to know what you won, Chera? Do you? Do you really? Shall we show her? Okay, we'll show her. Sweet Delight in paper mache and this beautiful grape jelly and this stitch marker. That is what you won, Miss Chera. Isn't it beautiful? Nobody has guessed the coffee yet either, so if you want to go ahead and guess the coffee and see if you can figure it out. Yes, it is cool. Congratulations. Now, if you want to trade that in for spot on the bracket board or something out of the basket, you can do that too, but I don't think you do. Okay, so what I thought I would do with this bulky yarn is I would cake it up, which I did. Actually, Doug did. And so it's all ready to go. And I'm going to pull out some US 11 8mm needles, and the pattern I'm going to use is the bulky 5 pattern from Ross. Ross's Knit Hat. Everybody knows that one. And he gives you the parameters to use for all the different weights. So if we do the bulky 5, it's telling us to use a US 11 8mm. And if you do this, it usually is enough to cast on. And it says to, I'm using a circular 8, US 8, US 11 8mm. Did somebody win? Did somebody win? Oh, okay. No. Getting there, though. Oh, yeah, you like that prize. All right. Okay, so we are going to cast on together 56 stitches using the method that he uses, which is, I don't even know. I don't think I know any other cast on but this one. Traditional. So I'm going to have to count, and that means I can't talk. But you know what? While I'm doing that, while I'm counting, go ahead and mark that chat, Miss Deb, and we will do another draw for something in the basket or a spot on the bracket board. I really am sad that no one has that spot on the bracket board yet. 8. I have 30 so far. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I am casting on a hat, and that is 31, 32, 33. Okay, 40. Getting there. 41. I have 50, and we're supposed to have 56. So 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56. And as you can tell, it was just about, the 3 lengths of my arm were just about right. I have this much left. So I'm liking it. If you are new to knitting, that you will leave that exactly like it is, flatten out, lay it down, leave it on your right hand needle, lay it down and flatten out and make sure nothing is twisted. And then at that point, you will put a stitch marker on your right hand needle, right where your cast on is, which I will do. Use one of these peacock ones, why not? And they're just the right size to fit this needle. At that point, he is telling us that he does, for the ribbing, he does a knit 3, purl 1. That is his choice. He is using a 4-stitch repeat, knit 3, purl 1. So if you use a 4-stitch repeat. You could do knit 2, purl 2, or you could do knit 1, purl 1. Correct? So we'll go ahead and we aren't not changing anything, just making sure it's not. You will use the first knit and both strands of your tails and do the knit 3 with both. Start with the 1, drop the tail, and the second stitch will be regular. One apply, 1 strand, and then knit 3. Purl 1 is what the pattern calls for, which I'm going to do this time. And at that point, your tail will also mark your end of round. So that stitch marker is there to mark your end of round. And you will go on, knit 3, and purl 1. To do that. Now, do we have a winner yet? Because I was looking down. And this is actually for a adult size hat. So there's my cast on and my first 2 repeats. All right. Okay, it looks like Angela might have won. Angela won. Oh, baby. Let's see. What did Angela win? Number 29. All right. Okay. I'm going to write Angela's name on number 29 up on the board. First bracket winner today. Oh, I was supposed to use the red. Gosh darn it. Keep forgetting I'm using red this time. All right. Congratulations to Angela. All right. Okay, our time is up, but I wanted to tell you that you guys are so close. So close. So close. Oh, so close. Hi, Dory. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how close you are now. Yeah, it took a minute, didn't it? So what he tells you to do is to do that ribbing for approximately 1.5 inches to 2 inches. So we'll probably end up doing around 2 inches. And then after you get to the 2-inch mark, he says that he decreases 1 stitch in the first round after the ribbing. I knit together the first 2 stitches of that round. I then knit the rest of the stitches in the round. It will end up with 55 stitches total. Then you will knit the entire hat for 6 inches. This will include the ribbing and the stockinette, total 6 inches. Then you set up your decrease. So if you want to follow the 5 bulky on the pattern, I will link that below later. And you can print it out It's a free pattern. He has all the sizes there. If you don't know about, Ross's pattern. So we have a winner for the cherry crumble coffee. Very good. Very good. I need to buy some more of this. And you're going to do a finger weight hat. All right. Okay. This is cherry crumble with peppermint mocha. And even Deb said it sounded good, and Deb doesn't drink coffee. Yeah. So, was that my train of thought? Oh, yes. So he wants to pass it on to Deb. Absolutely. So, Deb, would you like a spot on the bracket board? Uh-huh. When you do a bulky hat, it seems like the yarn just slides on and off the needle so easily. And I'm using a Knit Picks metal, so it is slippery. But this is a little woolly, so it's perfect, I think. All right, so I'm going to give Deb number 4. And we'll get her name up on the board. All right, well, congratulations to Deb. There we go. Got a couple winners there. Okay. I think that somebody wants to win this. I think somebody wants to win this orange yarn. It's not orange. Okay, one last drawing, Deb, please. Would you please mark the chat? And you have to have a United States address. And this is a red and black marl. And it is loops and threads. Bulky. You can make two of these bulky Ross hats out of this yarn, because you're going to get 2 of them. And hi, Linda. And if you mark the chat now, you can win it. If you would like this red bulky yarn, you will also get the stitch marker that's the Minnie Mouse. It is red and black, and it is Minnie Mouse stitch marker. So that is what's going on right now. If you don't like the red and black yarn, right now is a chance you can get another spot get a spot on the bracket board or something out of the basket. But I was looking to give away this black marled yarn. So get your chance in now. And that'll be the last thing we do today. And I do want to say that we do have one prize now for the grand prize on the bracket board. I opened a mystery bag from Jimmy Beans, and the yarn blew me away. And so in this bag is your first prize for this new bracket board that you can pick. If you are the winner, one lucky winner is going to be able to choose from the grand prizes. And so this is your first grand prize that I decided to use in this game. And they are three colors of Malabrigo. They are gorgeous. The blue, the dark purple, and the medium purple. Gorgeous. So these are going in the bracket game, and we will also add a stitch marker to this. I am going to wait, and when we have the new stitch markers ready, we will pick out one of those and put it on here. Put it on here. So, yeah. All right. Hope everyone's having a good day today and a nice weekend. I am so tired from traveling and stuff that I'm kind of glad that we came home Saturday. But then we went down to the shop and put away some of the stuff that we brought home. We were there till midnight. Yeah. Yep. I have something blocking my screen here. I can't see. Deb says there's 24 entries. Woohoo! Okay. Do you remember when I used to sit and do those Make It with Christi videos? I'm thinking that I want to do that with the group members, the membership. Sit and crochet or knit together for a little while. And so if you are a member, go ahead and post on the community that the times that you'd be available to sit for a little while together, because I would like to do it together, and it's hard with international or different times. So kind of a half an hour would be great. The best time that you could get together for half an hour. We might have to do 2 different times to make it work. But if we put it in the community members only chat, then we can just have those people vote. All right. All right. Who was it? Yeah. Oh, Cynthia King. Oh my gosh. Cynthia King, you won the red yarn. All right. Well, congratulations. All right. That's what we're planning on for that. That's probably going to start up here pretty soon. So that would be a membership perk. We'll sit and do this stuff for half an hour. We just have to pick the time. Oh my. Oh, no. I'm almost to the end of my round here, so I'm thinking I should put it down, but that way I got one row done, right? And then when you come back around to your stitch marker, the last stitch before that stitch marker is a purl stitch that ends that round. Put your yarn back over on the back, slip your marker, and the first stitch on the next row will be a knit. You go through both loops of that end where you had the two together and end that, and right then you can just pull that a little bit tighter, and your round should not have any gap there. And then after a row or two, I go ahead and I weave in my end. So that is the start of that hat. Get those needle covers on there so you don't lose your place or lose any stitches, because that can be horrible. And I'm going to go. I hope you guys had a great time on the live, and I hope you have a great week. I am hoping to do another video this week, an addictions video this week, but I don't know. I will try. I'm going to work on some of the sweaters today and maybe get another sleeve done and finish that sweater. That would be great. All right, take a moment out of each day, be creative, and I'll talk to y'all soon. And let me know in the community chat, yarn creators, when you want to get together for a membership crochet night. Okay, thank you. Talk to you later. Bye for now.